Yes.
Okay, good job. All right, now let's start. Okay, so tonight we're going to review school fun, and the topic is trouble on tie-dye day. Remember, we had that story this morning, trouble on tie-dye day. And we're going to learn the grammar, simple past tense. And reading skill, you're going to identify story elements like character, setting, and plots. Okay, we're going to talk about that later. Okay, let's start. All right, so what is the topic again? Can you read, please?
Trouble on tie-dye day.
All right, so can you still remember the story? Can you tell me a little bit about it?
Is the teacher to classroom with her arm stretched out to say, today is a tie day. We will make some tie-dye t-shirts.
Alright.
Then the children were excited to make a tie-dye t-shirt. He gathered some tubes of colored dye, some rubber bands, and some red t-shirts. But it's a rain. Dark green cloud appeared over the class. Before anyone knew it, it was a rain, cats, and dogs. Teacher says the children grabbed the materials and ran to the school. Teacher went with a red plastic binder over her head.
Yes, the binder.
然后children went to the home. Next day, the children checked their teachers. They were surprised to see that the tie-dye t-shirts were okay. Inside it is fantastic.
All right, good job. Wow, you actually retell the story of that tie-dye day story. Very good, very detailed. You have really told a lot of words and told a lot of ideas on what has happened in that story. Very good. From start to beginning, you have retell the story. Good job, Emily. Okay. And if you still do good today, I will give you another panda later, okay? And more stars. Okay, now let's begin. Wow, I'm impressed. Okay, so for a warm-up for tonight, let's answer this one. How do you have fun in school with these things? Now, we have this, art, music, and sports.
So, we don't have the art because we teacher don't to draw a picture.
So your teacher doesn't teach you how to draw?
But on art class, we draw the picture. Not art class, we not draw the picture.
Okay. So you still like to draw? You still like And are you good in drawing?
No.
No? Oh, it's okay. You can still practice and practice, okay? And how about coloring? Do you like it? Coloring books?
No, I don't like drawing books.
Oh, I think you're still very good in speaking and reading, right? And which is better. Okay. Now how about music? Do you like music?
In music, I don't like music.
Oh, really? Piano. You don't like to play piano or guitar? No, none of those.
I play the good drum.
Oh, what is that? A drum?
It is this.
Let me read that one. String pluck instrument. Is that like string pluck instrument? It's like a guitar or a harp? You pluck it like that? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's okay. Oh, it's like that, and you pluck it?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, that must be like a Chinese music instrument, right? It is a Chinese music instrument. Okay. Well, good for you. You should always play that instrument then. All right, very good. Thank you so much for telling me that. How about sports? Do you like sports?
I like sport. I like play, so I like sports.
Oh, and what type of sports? Is it running, basketball?
I don't like football and tennis.
Tennis.
Always sports I like.
Okay, how about ping pong? Table tennis. That's
yeah.
a little bit outside. Alright, but as long as you like to play any sports, that's good then. Alright, very good in expressing your thoughts and words, Emily. Keep it up, alright? Good job. Okay, now let's review the words that you have learned this morning. Can you read these words?
Tie-dye. Stretch out. Binder. Ruin. Plastic. Tube. Rubber band. Soaking wet.
Wow, you remembered. You actually remembered how to say this. Rubber band and ruin. Good job. You have improved. Okay, now let's proceed to the next. And we will learn about grammar. Okay, and this is about simple past tense. It means something that is already in the past. Yes, good job. The action already happened yesterday or in the past. Okay, now do you like to read the sentence, the meaning?
The simple past sentence is used to tell about something that happened or excited in the past or before now. We form the simple past tense of some verbs by adding "d" or "ed" at the end of the past form. We call these regular verbs.
Verbs, alright, regular verbs. Now this is the base form or the regular verbs. Okay, any action like sing, eat, walk, play, any action verb is regular or it's a base form, it's present. But if it already happened in the past, you will add ed, alright, or d. Okay, like walk, walked. Tie-dye, tie-dyed. Alright, now can you make an example of this word, walked? The past tense of walked. Can you try?
Yesterday, I with my friend walked to the supermarket.
Oh, yesterday I was with my friend, and we walked at the supermarket. Good job. That is correct. That is awesome. Okay, now how about eat? Now, take note of this, Emily. Eat, look at this. Eat is present word. It is past tense, and the spelling has changed. There's no D, right? There's no D, but the whole spelling has changed. These verbs are called irregular verbs. If the spelling of the base form has changed, it is irregular verbs. Unlike for regular verbs, walk, just add ed. Okay, sing or tie-dye, just add ed. But for it, the spelling has changed. Draw, the spelling has changed. Okay, can you try making a sentence for this word? Ate. It's a past tense.
I ate the rice, chicken, and football for dinner.
I ate rice, chicken, vegetable for dinner. Correct. That is correct. You used the word ate, not eat. Okay, good job. That is very easy for you. You're still a very fast learner, Emily. Awesome. Okay, let me show you something. Can you see yourself?
Yeah.
All right. Hello. Okay, here's your panda, Emily. Okay. The panda is, what is she doing? She is, what do you think she is doing?
Eat food.
Yes, she is eating food. And what type of food?
It's a bamboo.
It's a bamboo. Awesome. Correct. Yes, all right. Okay, now let's go back. Good job, Emily. Okay, so let's learn about identifying story elements. Okay, elements or parts. Okay, there are three important parts or elements of a story. The first one is character, second is setting, third is plot. Now, can you read the first one? Characters.
Characters are the people and animals in a story. We can interfere them by asking who are in the story.
Very good. These are
Setting refers to the time and place where the story happens. We can interfere the setting by asking when and where does the story take place. Plot refers to the events in the story. We can interfere the plot by asking what happened in the story.
all right. Good reading, Emily. Okay, now let's just simplify characters. These are the person or people involved in the story. Setting refers to the time and place where the event or the story happened. And plot is like the idea of what happened in the story. Okay? So let's learn. Let's have an example for that one. Okay, so we have a story about Alice and Adam. Hey, can you read the story?
Alice and Adam. Yesterday in the forest, Alice got angry at Adam for eating her apples without asking permission. I'm sorry, Alice, Adam cried. I didn't know where you were. Alice felt sorry for Adam and said, don't cry. You can always find me by the pond. If you want to ask for apples, thanks, Alice, Adam said. Now Adam and Alice are friends again.
All right, good job. Well, you are very good in reading. You can read really fast. Okay, so just keep on practicing, Emily. Very good. Okay, so let's have the characters in the story. First, who are the people involved in this story? Who are they?
The The Alice and Adam.
Okay, they are Alice and Adam. Can you say it? They are Alice and Adam.
The Alice and Ada.
Very good. Okay, so how about setting? When is that story happened? Did it happen?
Yesterday in the forest.
Very good. This one, yesterday in the forest. Good job, you did it. Okay, now plot. It's the idea what happened in the story.
It's Alice. This Adam eat her apples without asking her permission. She gets angry at him. Adam apologizes, and they become friends again.
All right, good. That is the correct answer. Can you say the word apologizes? Apologizes.
Apologizes.
All right, apologizes. That is a hard word. Apologizes. Okay. Apologize. Let's say apologize.
Apologize.
Very good. Okay. Apologize is like saying sorry. Okay. Sorry, I ate the apple without letting you know. So apologize is like saying sorry. Okay. Right. So good job. You were able to understand and check the 3 elements of the story. Okay, now Emily, do you have any question about this story?
No.
No, okay. Let's go to the next. Now, do you remember the story about tie-dye day? Okay, so let's apply the 3 elements of the story. Okay, the characters, the settings, and the plot. Okay, let's find out. All right, so this is the story again. Now, can you read the story again?
On tie-dye day, Miss Jill stood at the front of the classroom with her arms stretched out in front. In her hands, she held a colorful T-shirt. Can you guess what this is? Asked Miss Jill. No one knew. Tie-dye. Today, we will make some tie-dye T-shirts.
Very good. Wow. You really like reading, do you? Do you always read your books?
Yes.
Because you can actually read a lot. I mean, very well and fast. That is very good. Okay, so let's proceed to the next page. Can you read the story again?
All of the children were excited to make tie-dye T-shirts. They gathered some tubes of the colored dye, some rubber bands, and some white T-shirts. The sun shone brightly down onto the children as they tied their T-shirts with rubber bands. Then they began to put the colors onto their T-shirts. Everyone was laughing and really excited.
Okay, so what were the children doing as the sun shone brightly? What are they doing?
If the sun shines brightly, it's down on the children.
Okay, down onto the children as they tie their T-shirt with rubber bands. And they began to put colors onto the T-shirt. And everyone was laughing. Okay, I think they're having fun while they are making the tie-dye T-shirt. Okay. Okay, this is a very long story, Emily. Are you still okay? Or are you feeling bored already? So good. Very good in reading. Okay, for the last paragraph.
Then, all of a sudden, a dark green cloud appeared over the class. Before anyone knew it was a raining cat and dogs. Quick grabbed the materials and ran for the school. yelled Miss Jill, with a white plastic band over her head.
Very good. Wow. No errors in pronunciation. You were able to say it correctly. Okay, so what appeared over the class? All of a sudden, what happened? Well, they are making tie-dye.
It's rain.
Yes, it's raining. Suddenly it rained. Okay. Now, let's check the next. So there's still more to read. Can you still read this one?
Inside the school, everyone was thinking that the teachers were right, too. Everyone thought the teachers had been ruined. Miss Jill told the children not to worry. They put the teachers into plastic bags and then went home. The next day, the children checked their teachers. They were all surprised to see that the tie-dye. The teachers were okay. In fact, they looked fantastic.
Okay, good job, Emily. Let me give you another star for that. For reading the long story. Okay. Again, where did the children put their t-shirts? Can you remember?
They put the tubes of the colored dye and some rubber bands and some white t-shirts.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow, not only t-shirts, but they also put the materials in the plastic. Very good. Wow, you are smart, huh? You are thinking a lot. Okay, so that's very nice. Now let's apply the 3 patterns or 3 elements of the story, okay? Now, let's check the characters who are involved in that story. Who are the people in that story?
Miss Jill and her students.
Yes, correct. Miss Jill and her students. That's Timmy, Sam, and Cindy, I think. All right. So, very good. And how about the setting? Where and when did it happen? I think the place.
Miss Jill and her students are tie-dyeing t-shirts when it's assembly runs.
Okay.
The class is worried that the rain has ruined the shirts. The next day, the class is surprised to see that the shirts look fantastic.
Okay, so you are telling me the idea or what happened in the story. That's called plots, okay? Very good. You got me there. I was asking about the setting, but you already gave me the correct answer for the second one. But yes, that is correct. For the plot or the idea, it is the main idea of the story of what really happened in the story. And how about the setting? Where did it happen? Where? What place?
Next day, the children went to the school.
Yes.
The surprise shirts.
Yes, it happened at the school. Okay, so they were making tie-dye at the school. Okay, so that is the setting, the place where the event or story happened. It happened in the school. Okay, right. So again, can you say character? Or can you say characters? Characters. Plot. Setting. Very good. Good job. Okay, so you already shared this information. Okay, so let's review what is the topic that you have learned today.
Who's in trouble on tie-dye day?
Yes, and the grammar.
simple past tense. Miss Jill stood at the front of the classroom with her arms stretched out in front.
Okay, now let's get the base form of the word stood. The base form of stood is stand. Okay? So the present is stand, the past tense is stood. Okay? Now, Miss Jill stood at the front of the classroom. The present verb is stand, but because it already happened, this is a regular verb, it became stood. Okay. Alright, for the reading skill, can you read?
Intensifying story elements, chapter, setting, and plot.
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 Very good. Now can you say again? Identifying.
Identifying.
Very good. Okay, good job, Emily. You actually did it again. I mean, you know the story. You learned the lesson very fast. You already know how to figure out or identify the character, the setting, and the plot in the story, right? Character are the people of the story, right? The people who are involved in the story. Plot is the main idea. It's about what happened in the story. Setting is the place and time, okay? Alright, so there you go. I'll give you another star. And, oh my, I hate to say this, but it's a goodbye time. Do you have any questions for me, Emily?
No.
Okay. Now, Hannah wants to say goodbye and thank you. I hope to see you